and sit down.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday morning. I hope so far, wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours, that we are having a good morning. Excuse me as I take a call from my buddy Dennis. Hello, Dennis. You're on speakerphone because I'm doing Mornings with Andy right now, so I'm actually live on YouTube. You're actually not on speakerphone, but I am on YouTube right now doing a live show. So I know why you're calling, but let's talk about it in a little bit. Yeah, just check it out and see what you can come up with. I will do that. I'll tell everybody you say hi. Hyper Kaiju says, yo, Dennis. He says hi back. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, that was a treat, wasn't it? You got to see me on the phone with Dennis. Let's say hi to everybody. What's up, AJ? North Free in his house. Hyper Kaiju. Hello, JP Roca. Good morning to you. Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday morning. I want to start off with, I got some fan art from Mr. AJ Tom of First Man. He sent it to me last night. I said, hey, can I share that? And he said he'd be honored. So I want to share it. So here's fan art of First Man by AJ Tom. Check that out. I love the concept because First Man, AKA Luke Henry, is a college student after all. So he's got him with a backpack, headphones, skateboard, kicking it to school. Of course, people would be like, yo, who the hell are you? Because only people that know he's First Man are Luke Henry. What was that pose? Philosopher, Andy? It was. I was in deep thought when the show started. It's still Monday night. I haven't been to bed yet. Whoa. Good Lord. I would be dead to the world. Great job, North Free. Hyper Kaiju says, nice work. I agree. I think it's cool. I saw on Twitter, I saw the black and white art to it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like I said, I really dig the concept and the idea of him on a skateboard and his First Man persona. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thank you for doing it. And, you know, the costume is kind of a bear to draw, and you did a damn fine job, man. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. So we are here today to talk about Team X. Team X was a project that I was tasked to draw back in the late 90s when Maverick still had his solo book. Jorge Gonzalez was the writer of this project. And the funny thing is, Jorge actually started out as an artist. Jorge was in the Kubert School with me, a year below me in the Kubert School. And anyhow, he got his chops. I think he worked at Valiant for a while, coloring, and you know, he became a writer as well. I haven't talked to Jorge in forever, so I'm not sure what he's up to these days. But anyhow, I got hired to draw a 40-page one-shot starring Team X. I was like, oh my God, this would be so cool. It's Wolverine, it's Maverick, it's George Washington Bridge, JWB, and it's also Sabertooth, that classic team. Now I just want to Google to make sure I'm thinking I got my friend's name right. Let's just see here real quick. Damn, I'm gonna feel real bad. Like I said, I haven't talked to him in forever. Oh wait, this could be. Let me see here. All I need to do is find a picture of him because I know my man. No, that's not him. Wait, I don't think. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if I can find. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's see about doing it this way. Trying to find, because I thought he wrote Maverick for a while. So I'm trying to see where I can find credits for the book. Of course, that's not it. So let's do this. Should have just done this in the first place. I just searched. Oh, that's not the series I'm talking about. I'm talking about a different series. Why is everything so difficult? Let's try this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Boy, Google is not my friend today. All right, volume. All right, let's see. All right, that's the right cover. Yes, Jorge Gonzalez is yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think I was going to forget my friend's name from the Kubert School. So yes, Jorge Gonzalez wrote the Maverick series. I can't remember if he did all 12 issues or not. Oh man, I'm crying over here because I wish this job came out. Hell, I can tell you I would have bought that book without even seeing it. Then again, I'm a sucker for anything Wolverine, Sabertooth. Yeah, see, I was right. So anyhow, all right, let's show some art, guys. I did 20 out of the 40 pages. I drew 20 of them. Like I said, this is before I scanned in artwork. I had a photocopier at the time, so I just made photocopies. So yesterday, I actually went in and took photographs with my camera, my cell phone, of the photocopies for you guys. So it was cool starting off at some bunker somewhere. Some bunker, you got these crafts coming down, shield agents running in. Oh, look at the death and destruction. Ooh, there's these tubes back here. It's spooky. They're going down the hallway, more death and destruction. Silhouette I chose to do here because I didn't want to reveal the people yet. Pulling a floppy disk out. That shows how old this is. They are pulling out a floppy disk. And the shield people are like, freeze, yo, with their guns and stuff. And then we turn and we see Team X. I'm going for the short, squatty. I'm so annoyed with trying to get this blown up properly. It's going for the short and squatty Wolverine here, real thick. This was back, like I said, Marvel was really into guys doing more cartoony stuff. So I was doing more cartoony stuff at the time when I did this. So yeah, Wolverine's like, what's up, yo? And then we turn the page and we get a big double spread. Doesn't that sound dirty? A big double spread of the gang just slaughtering through some shield agents. Oh yeah. This reminds me of a 2-page spread I did of a bunch of X-Men that I want to find from back then as well, that I think you guys will get a kick out of. Hopefully Hope. Oh, I did find it. So look at that. Uh, Here's this big spread I did from back in the day as well. Uh, yeah, floppy disk. Legitimately forgot. Yeah, so did I. So this was done. This was actually printed in a book. Now this annoyed me. So this was done in like late 90s. Uh, it was. I drew it as a 2-page spread, right? So 2-page spread. And all right, quote the Raven, see in a bit. 2-page spread, and the whole point was they would do word balloons above them, and it was kind of a game. You had to choose what word balloon goes with what character. So there might be a balloon that says, "Oh, my stars and garters," and you had to go, "Oh, that's the Beast." So I'm the best there is at what I do, whatever. Oh, Wolverine. So that was the whole gig. So, once again, this was the style they wanted me to draw in. This was they asked me if I could do a cartoonier style. I said, sure. So this is what I did. One of the first pieces I did. And they said, oh, we love it. So this was really fun. I would love to get this colored again and put it out there as a print or something. But this was drawn as a 2-page spread. So it was drawn huge. It was printed on the bottom half of one single page. So it was printed rather small. So that annoyed the crap out of me. I love this Havoc figure right here. Probably one of my favorites, with his gloves. I love the way I was doing faces in this cartoonier style, just little indications of noses and stuff. So yeah, so that was fun. All right. So Juggernaut looking legit. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Since I'm showing stuff in this style, I'll show you something else I did. This was a commission I did for somebody back in 1998. A guy hired me to do a commission 2-page spread of their original X-Men fighting Magneto, kind of like a riff on the first cover with Magneto in the foreground. So, once again, during my cartoony type style, no Strong Guy. Strong Guy was not in that spread. They didn't want him in there for some reason. So anyhow, this was also fun drawing in that style. This whole thing, believe it or not, was inked with a brush. Even all this mechanical stuff down here, I inked with a brush. So, this was fun as well. The Beast is one of my favorites in this right here. I don't know if I have a high res of this or not to be able to get it colored. Nope, I don't. Oh, well, I wasn't going to show this, but this was another piece I did. This was inked by Vince Russell, who was inking the TMX stuff. So anyhow, this is nice stuff, taking me back when I was drawing a little more cartoony and stuff. North Free asks, when was the last time you drew a comic in your cartoony style? Oh, it was easily 21, 22 years ago. When I went to CrossGen in Florida, the guy wasn't a fan of this look, and he wanted me to kind of tighten it back up to what I was doing before I changed over to this cartoonier style. So all the work I did for CrossGen was in a more realistic type style. I'll have to go through some of that work one day. So anyhow, Hyper Kaiju says, takes me back to the 90s. Takes me back too. So 2-page spread. This was really fun. Let me zoom in here. It's hard to see everything with the, because I X'd all the blacks, but we got Wolverine slashing here. Maverick shooting over here. Damn it. Maverick shooting a guy off panel here. You see his foot. The George Washington dude shooting a guy here. Sabertooth just taking it to town with some dudes. I drew myself here. My glasses flying off. I had hair back then. So anyhow, moving on. We want to focus on some guys. So we got Maverick. Maverick was fun. He's just plow, plow, shoots this dude in the face. This was fun drawing these shield agents. Focusing on Maverick here. I want to do a cool crop here. Wolverine slashing some dude. Love I always love that shot where somebody's falling and firing their guns as they fall off, you know, horizontal. So I got old GW here firing his guns off, and Sabertooth still taking it to people in the background, dead guys on the ground. Then they have to escape. They're like, we're out of here. Back to a nice long shot. They see a chance to escape in this vehicle from that the SHIELD agents landed in. I'm trying to remember why. Oh, he's putting his gun back. That's it. I think the panel was something like, you know, they're running to the ship. Dude's putting his gun back. So once again, I want to draw that short, stubby Wolverine. So I thought it'd be cool. We see this dude's waist here as he's putting his gun back. And in Wolverine, we can actually see his chest because he's that much shorter than this guy. And then back here, Sabertooth is huge. So we see Sabertooth's leg and his crotch, you know. Firing two guns at once. Love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, check this out. Hyper Kaiju. You ever draw Alpha Flight? I didn't do a full issue of Alpha Flight, but I helped out on an issue of Alpha Flight. When I was doing this cartoony style, I actually penciled and inked it. And I'll have to show you those pages one day. Once again, no scans, but I have copies I can take pictures of. So yeah, I got to draw my man, Guardian, I think in a flashback in that costume I love. I got to draw Puck in a multiple image shot of him flipping around and stuff. So yeah, I can show that Alpha Flight stuff. Seems like most artists don't draw short. People forget Wolverine's only supposed to be like 5'4", I think. So anyhow, oh no, wait, I can't remember what he's doing here. He's either pulling a gun. Oh, I think he's pulling his gun, and he turns around. Whoa, what's he doing? Turning on his team, and he fires at Wolverine. Zap, zap, zap. Fires at Sabertooth. Zap, zap, zap. Fires at Maverick. Zap, zap, zap. And then turns the gun on himself. Zap. And he falls to the ground, and we see on the back of his head, once his cowboy hat falls off, oh, he's got some mechanical device on the back of his head. He was being mind controlled. Duh, duh, duh. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely see if I can find that Alpha Flight stuff. Yeah, he does. So yeah, he falls to the ground, and we see these feet in panel. What's going on? Turn the page. Oh, it's AIM. I don't know who these big bad dudes were. I honestly don't remember if I made up. Damn it. I really hate this mouse. I don't know if I made up these costumes for these big bad guys or if somebody else did, but it was supposed to be these big bad dudes with these, you know, futuristic type guns. You know, they've got this dude. Look, he doesn't even have a hand. He's got like a weapon for a hand. He's holding a knife. You got the AIM guys. I did them in shadow to make them look more freaky and scary and stuff. So these big guys are like surrounding the perimeter here as they pick up. You know, you got the AIM guy on the ground here. He's putting some mechanical cuffs on the back of GW. They're putting stuff on Sabertooth. They've got the floppy disk. Yes, I've got the floppy disk. And then we see the big bald guy here. I think this is Gideon. Is that the correct name? Is it Gideon? Liefeld made him up too. I think that's his name. I could be wrong, but we see who it is. Silhouette loading them up. And they take on off out of there, but they leave Wolverine and Maverick. Is that really a good idea, leaving Wolverine and Maverick? Hey, it's not futuristic. Past Master Dan says very futuristic. It ain't futuristic, baby. This was 1997, I think. So we turn the page. Some time has passed. Maverick's waking up. Wolverine's waking up. They're like, whoa, what happened? Wolverine's like, I can smell them. I got their scent, yo. I can smell these bad boys. I think I'm right. I think I am, but I could be wrong. I think it's Gideon. Looking out the window, seeing some dude backing up his truck. What the hell? Anyhow, Wolverine's going, I can smell those sons of bees. And whoa, look at Wolverine. I got to draw this big, crunchy, just blocky, stubby, bulky shot of Wolverine here, Maverick back here. I got to tell you guys, once again, if I had the time, I would love to ink this stuff. I would ink it all with a brush. I was really trying to do a Michael Golden-esque Wolverine because I love Michael Golden's rendition of Wolverine. So that's what I was trying to go for, doing some nice lighting, trying to do some nice lighting and stuff on him. Look at this. I even penciled in the little halo here. Maverick's like, oh, crap, we got some dudes. What's coming at us? We can't tell yet. Got to turn the page. Uh-oh, it's, I can't remember this guy's name. He's some big black dude with white hair. So who's that? I have no idea. But they're S.H.I.E.L.D. guys riding in on their motorcycles of coolness, and they're surrounding Maverick and Wolverine. I kind of like the designs I did on these motorcycles here. They're surrounding them. You can see Wolverine once again drawing him stubby compared to our dude Maverick here. Damn, I cannot remember this dude's name for life me either. You know, talking to Wolverine shooting that lower lip out. You shut your mouth. He's like, look. He's getting off the bike here. I thought this was kind of cool as he steps off the bike. He's like, look, guys, what's Maverick doing? Reaching into a pouch. Uh-oh, close-up of what are these? Smoke capsules. Boom, he's pulling the Batman. Batman. Smoke goes flying. These guys are like, oh. Wolverine's diving out of the way. I thought this was a fun panel here. And, you know, Wolverine, basically the panel said Wolverine tackles this dude off of his motorcycle. So I thought it was cool. You show the tilt of the cycle here that I designed. Still love this floating motorcycle because there's no wheels on these motorcycles. They float, baby. So he's tackling them off. So we read left to right. So once again, my job as the artist is to lead you around the page. So you come in, your eye goes over to here. You see Wolverine as he tackles this dude off panel. Wolverine's going to jump on this bike. You see the dude down here. Maverick doing the diving pose, shooting double guns. Pow, pow, pow. These dudes are running for cover behind the rock because they're in the desert. Oh, shit. Wolverine wasn't jumping on the bike. He was angling at the rock with it. What's going to happen? Oh, Passmaster Dan says, we all float down here. Oh, that sounds like an It reference. You got the motorcycle. Man, I haven't looked at this job in forever. I'm a little giddy right now, and I'm a little annoyed that the whole thing was never inked. Like I said, I think maybe 6 or 7 pages were inked out of this job, and that was it. So that's kind of annoying. Excuse me as I tilt my camera down a little bit more. There we go. I wish more of it was inked. So anyhow, motorcycle going into the rock. These guys are like, oh, crap. You got this dude trying to dive for cover. Boom! As the motorcycle hits the rock. They're scattering. Maverick is still on a bike. He's like, Wolverine, get behind me. Wolverine's like, get behind you? Why am I riding in the bitch seat? They go flying off as bullets come whizzing in. Choo, choo, choo. Now, guys, I got to admit, my favorite panel, if I can blow this stupid page up, my favorite panel on this page is, believe it or not, this first panel. You're like, but why? Because as an artist, yeah, we draw cool figure shots and stuff, but I remember Jorge writing something in the script like a deserted gas station or some crap. So I really went out of my way to reference like old school gas station pumps You know, I was, I just really referenced what an old crappy gas station pump looked like. Look at this one. It's got tape covering up where the hose goes. You got the old tire leaning up against the gas station and the windows busted out. Then we get to this big panel and Maverick is down here working on the motorcycle. So I thought that was pretty cool. Who's my favorite mutant? Who's my favorite mutant? That's a good question. I like Colossus. I don't know if I have a favorite. I like Sunfire a lot. I like Colossus. I don't know if I have a favorite mutant. You know, I drew a few. I drew some Deadpool stuff. I like Deadpool, and that was drawn in this style as well. So this was just fun doing the details. You got the toolbox with, you know, he's got his ratchet and little ratchets here and a hammer and Wolverine. Once again, a stubby, stocky little Wolverine here. He's got his claw popped. He's like, I think something's in the back of my neck. This was cool. You know, like I said, you got the toolbox drawer here, a muffler on the ground. I drew a carburetor. I was into cars as a kid, so I drew a 4-barrel carburetor sitting here on the desk. You drill, you got the calendar. Just try, you know, a cobweb. He's like, what are you doing back there to your neck? I pulled out this little device they implanted in the back of my neck. So this was fun. This would have been so cool seeing this page inked with the highlights and everything filled in on the blacks on the costume on his hand. And he crunches the device. He's like, nobody's tracking Wolverine. Crunch. Maverick's spouting off to him about some crap. Wolverine's like, listen, buddy. Once again, I love drawing short, stubby Wolverine. Look at him popping that claw to Maverick's like, oh, okay, dude. No need to get all pissy with me. Just fun drawing in this style, you know. God, this page was never inked. If this page wasn't inked, I probably own it. All the pages that were just in pencil, I still own, and the few that were inked, I split with the inker. But this was cool. Love that stubby Wolverine. He's like, now let me get this out of your neck. So he takes his helmet off. Wolverine's like, I'm gonna go digging in your neck. They got it out of his neck. Mask up. We're out of here. Pop the claws. I think he had the bone claws at this time too, if I remember correctly. Then we cut to a different scene. I did a close-up of some dude on a table all choked out. Pull back, AIM headquarters. Dude is laid out on a conference table. Gross. Jay Lee is in the house. What is up, Jay Lee? I can't remember for the life of me who this chick is. I just know that she was supposed to have some headdresses and spears and shit on the wall. I don't know who she is. She's got some tentacle mechanical arm thingy here and mechanical dreadlocks and stuff. Yeah, I got no idea who she is. She's all pissy and she smashes one of the masks on the wall. North Free says, you do a great Maverick, Andy. You should try an ink stream with this Wolverine you love so much. I should print one of these pages out in blue. And, you know, one of my favorite pages, I should print out maybe this one. Let me see. Let me look at it. I could maybe print this one out in blue and ink it for fun. We'll see. Or if I have their original, just ink it. I have to look. So let's see. Back to this page. She's all pissy. She smashes a mask on the wall. Then she's like, I don't even know what the hell she's saying. But we cut to the inside of a hangar. Oh, this dude shows up. That's right. I'm sorry about the graininess of these photocopies. Wolverine inking live stream. We'll see. She cuts through the hangar. They're unloading Sabertooth and the George Washington guy in the background from the big carrier thing. You know, I drew a shield guy running up, taking care of business. Always, you know, you got these big bad dudes standing guard. He's like, look, I've got the floppy disk. Ha ha ha. Give it to me. Oh, floppy disk of power. She goes walking off. God, I wish this was such a better scan. I'm so sorry, the graininess. She's using her little tentacle thing, checking out Washington and Sabertooth. Drew my big jacked ass Sabertooth. George Washington is waking up. Scene change. I know it's very hard to see, but he's naked, strapped up to this mechanical device, and she's bent over just toying with him, all happy with herself. Using her tentacle to plug into his head. Ah! He's screaming in pain. Yeah, spittle flying. Ah, screaming in pain. Then we cut to a house. I make notes for the colors. The leaves are in the gutter. It's nighttime. Another fun shot of Wolverine here. They're in the basement. I don't know who the hell this woman is, but she's good at doing mechanical and building stuff. She's putting her little baby down. She's putting her baby in the crib. But look how old this computer is. Look how thick that monitor is. Who has a monitor that thick anymore? And this old chair and stuff. Cables running on the ground. Thick-ass Wolverine. She's got stuff in her workshop. They're below ground in the basement. She sits back down, do a little work at her table, whatever on stuff. Wolverine's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Doing some more work on the stuff. So this panel would have been cool, all filled in black with just subtle highlights, a little close up of the computer, whatever thing she's working on. I don't know what the hell's going on. Wolverine's saying something. Then she's pointing to something on one of her screens like, look, it's working. It's working. He's like, okay, sounds good. That's what I was trying to do. Dr. Mask nailed it. The torture shot, yeah, you just leave it up to the reader's imagination. Sometimes that's better. Then we cut to another scene. This time Sabertooth. Whoop, too big. Sabertooth getting whack with a tentacle, so you know it's from that chick. And then we pull back, and he's in some type of device. Look at my jacked Sabertooth I drew. He's huge. His arms are as thick as his waist. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing? Look at these torture devices here. Those don't look pretty. Jay Lee says, my computer sits on a 1939 U.S. Army Air Corps desk. Well, that's just badass. I mean, that is awesome. She's like, I'm going to torture you now. You got the big bad guards here. I think Gideon, once again, can't remember if that's who it is. He's struggling. I'm trying to break free. I mean, come on. Look at the grimace on his face right here. Look at that grimace. It's like, oh, I'm trying to break free. Oh, I can't break free. His neck strains. And then I love this cartoony type shot here. She grabs around the neck and kind of just chokes him. He's like, ah! As he's getting choked out, head going back and forth. I thought that was fun. And then back to her, and she's just all vicious, like, ha 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 ha, you dumb bastard. So here I went with a 9-panel grid just to focus quick cuts like on the action. So let me see if I can get, okay, here we go. She's plugging into her machine that controls these tentacle devices here. And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ah, the stuff's cutting into him. That's what. Yikes. That's gotta hurt. She's like, oh, yes. And then here, getting into the cartoony, he's like, oh. So see, just like animators, I know animators for cartoons and stuff, and they when they make facial expressions when they're drawing for the exaggeration. I can remember sitting at my desk going, oh, and just feeling the elongation in my face. So I tried to elongate his nose, his mouth. He's just, oh God, stop it. He's tearing up. Gideon's like, whoa. No. Then we get a silhouette. You see blood dripping. She's like, ha ha ha. He's like, ah, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Oh, they stole a helicopter. You can just hear the helicopter noise coming in. Got some trees back here. Helicopter noise. It's one of those old school MASH type helicopters. I don't know where they got it from. They land. He's throwing some camo mesh over top the helicopter. Wolverine sniffing, sniff, sniff, sniff. Past Master Dan says, I kept my comics in brown grocery sacks until I was 14. Holy crap. I didn't even do that. I kept my comics in long boxes at that age. Miss Smetty last night. Any new good-looking campaigns? Hopefully I'll get on his stream next week to pimp out First Man 2, yo. It's MASH time. That's what I was thinking when I drew it. MASH. It's exactly what I was thinking. I did a couple issues of Gen 13 in this style as well. So maybe one time I'll have to get those out. This is it, guys. The last page of the story that I drew before I got the phone call, not an email, the phone call saying, stop drawing, we're canning this project. So there's some big, close up on a security device. Wolverine and Maverick marching through the jungle, come around to this bunker. This was a fun panel. I might just ink this panel for fun, and that's it. So they come marching around to this panel. Did I hear that Andy drew tentacles? Was it like that infamous Billy Tucci Heroes for Hire cover? I don't think so. So you got my stuff. Look at the height difference between Maverick and Wolverine. That is what I'm talking about. Maverick's like 6 feet tall. Wolverine's a short, stubby dude. He's thick. Man, I had a good time drawing this stuff. I might have to ink this shot. So he's coming around. We see the device. It's hidden in the jungle. Next thing you know, they're crawling through some ducks. Got the old Bruce Willis shot going on, crawling through ductwork. Of course, it's easy for Wolverine to fit in. Maverick's a little bit of a tighter squeeze. They pull up to a vent. Looking out the vent, you got some AIM guys just mulling around in the hallway. And then back to page 1. Damn it. Story's over, guys. That sucks. Never got to continue the story. Oh, that just sucks so bad. I'm sorry. What can I do? What are you going to do? Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can find that issue of Alpha Flight. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see if we can find that issue of Alpha Flight online. And even though it's not the pencils, even though it's not going to be the pencils I'm showing to it, or the pencils and inks, I can at least try and show the printed pages for the issue of Alpha Flight. Since I did do the pencils and inks to it, you'll get to see it at least. So let's see here. I am looking at something on my screen. Not by the hair of my screen. What do we got here? How does the market treat art like this from a book that was never released? More valuable, less valuable? Could be more valuable. I guess I'll find out when I kick the bucket. because, you know, I still have the art. So now I got to remember what issue that was. 18? Let me see. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at that. It was issue 18. Got it right out. Issue 18, drawn by Duncan Rouleau and Andy Smith. Here we go. Let me share. Oh, this coloring is not that great. I might have to do a pencil. I might have to show the pencils and inks to this stuff at one point. Does Marvel and DC still provide artists with style guides? Hell no. It's all internet now. They are so glad that we have the internet because they can just be like, look it up. All right, let me share my screen. Oops, already am sharing it. So this is the Alpha Flight stuff. The colors weren't bad. It's just these scans aren't great. So this is my first page in Department H. We got that dude, whoever it is, yelling at some dude. Get my shadows on here. Really trying to do different body types and faces and proportion and stuff when I was doing this more cartoonier stuff. He's like beep, 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 poking in some stuff in the computer. I don't know who this chubby dude was, but it was fun drawing this little chubby dude with a backpack on, shooting through the... Man, this coloring, these scans are awful. I'm sorry. Oh, I still own these pages. Cut back to Department H. So I got to draw my man Guardian here. It's not the classic Byrne costume. The helmet's a little different, but this part's pretty much the same. Then I drew, this is all flashback stuff. Then I drew the outside of the building, a little car in the foreground, drew Heather in her costume. That was fun. This is all flashback stuff when they moved into this apartment or something, if I remember correctly. Talking to the old real estate agent. I love this place. I don't know. Look at the kitchen. Babe, this place is going to be great. We should check out the bedroom. I think I'm making the dialogue up. That is a great looking Guardian. Thank you. I love Guardian. I think that's the only shot I got to draw. Oh, no, I think I got to do another. I take it back. This is their new HQ that I drew. Dude's coming in talking to Puck. Puck, what are you doing in Puck's bedroom? Look at that old computer screen. I do like this guy's costume right here. I must admit. Let me get bigger on this stuff. So I do like this dude's costume right here. I like the way I did Puck. Big eyebrows and stuff. That was fun. He's sad for some reason. Who knows why? He's a sad little superhero. And he turns to Puck. I didn't think they even liked each other anymore. Hey, do you know where Mac or Heather went? Maybe I could talk to one of them about it. Went out looking for apartments together. Really? Wow. I didn't think they even liked each other anymore. This little sliver right here is supposed to be red. So that's kind of annoying. I hate seeing negative space not colored properly. Drives me crazy. Puck. This was a fun close-up to draw a Puck with the way I did the lighting on him and stuff. And this guy just like, are you moving out? Oh, this is the chubby guy landing on some dam. I said, damn, yo. These are, I don't know who those guys are. I'm not even trying to explain it. He's just landing on a dam. Oof! Falls on his tuchus. Falls on his fat butt. Dr. Huxley. I don't know who these dudes are, but he's like, they went that away. And, you know, you got the armor and stuff. Love this guy. Love how I drew him. The cartooniness, the funness of this stuff. Really had fun playing with the wrinkles. And just the way I did this guy. Looking out over the dam. Oh my God, the water level's getting low. Whatever should I do? He flies off, colored blue. So, you know, that really helps when you're trying to see him. Terry, what is up? Welcome. Back to Department H. Thought this would be cool, shooting it through some glass. These two dudes meeting up in the hallway. He's like, that's great. Oh, that is colored so dark it almost looks like a silhouette. That drives me crazy. He's like, hey, ladies. He's out of breath for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know who this guy is. Honestly, can't remember. Do like the costume, though. These girls are just like, what's up, boyfriend? They're in like some danger room, I think. Head, whatever. Oh, this is colored wrong. This little blue right here is her costume. It should be white. Ugh. I hate seeing stuff colored wrong. He's like, okay, that sounds great. As you can see, trying to get a little more cartoony, bigger eyes, just having fun. Hey, something's going on. You might want to check those lights. We've got it under control. Oh my gosh, shut it off. He's looking out into the danger room. And we see this dude. They all have maple leaves on their costumes, getting punched out by some robot guy. Let me zoom out some. I don't know who this guy is, but he's in the danger room. Pow, zap. I think he has a force field around him, but he's like, ah. So, he's getting all punched out. He goes running into the room, Radius. So I guess his name is Radius. Are you not tempted to try cartoony style again, Andy? It needn't be thrown away. Oh, I'm not throwing it away. It's just, as an artist, you move on. If somebody asks me to draw this way, if they're like, hey, would you do a commission this way? Like I did a Spider-Man for a guy a few years back, and he wanted it in this style, so I did. And I also did a oh my God, some dude from Hero Academy, the big guy from Hero Academy in this style. I'll show you guys. Running to the danger room. Do. Running to the danger room. Hey, everyone. I got to run to work. Have a great day. Thank you. You too. Rip Mr. Wonderful. Yep. Rest in peace. Love that guy. He was a great heel. Watched him. I saw him live when I was a kid. So this dude comes running in. Radius, no, you got guns pointing at him now. Uh-oh. Zap, zap. He's like, let me do some gymnastics. Flip, 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 flip. Booyah. These things are coming in. He's like, smash. You're not getting me with your garbage crap. Look an ad. I'm here to help. Are you crazy? Maybe I am. This guy must have a death wish. Shut up! And he uses his power and he blasts everything away from him. He's like, whoa, calm it down, yo. All the pieces, everything's getting blown away. Then he pushes the kid was just trying to help. Pushes him up against the wall. Stay out of my business. Color is colored as teeth as flesh. Damn. She phases in. She's like, Adrian, what's wrong? As he goes walking out all mean. Are you okay? I don't know. I was just trying to help. Shot this chick come walking in. I was also trying to at this time I had different influences. I had Humberto Ramos influences. I had Chris Pacello influences, Michael Golden influences when I was drawing this type of stuff. And actually, if you look at Drawing Dynamic Comics, my first how-to book, AJ Tom says, wait, did we lose Paul Orndorff? Yes, he passed away yesterday at the age of 71. His son posted about it. His son actually posted a real nice thing saying, he played a tough guy and that's what people knew him for. But at home, we knew him as Pop, Paw Paw, and he said, "We'll miss you and love you, Daddy." And man, that was hard to read. Anyhow, my first how-to book, if you have it, you'll notice my first how-to book was drawn in this style. So if you're curious of what First Man, Penumbra, and Monarch would look like in this cartoonier style, the whole first how-to book, Drawn Dynamic Comics, was drawn in this style because I wrote that book when I was drawing this stuff. So you can see what those guys would look like in this style. Anyhow, they're just chatting, pull back for a little long shot here. See the destruction in the danger room. Oops. Just a nice little close-up of this guy. I also did pages in the book Professor X and the X-Men, if you remember that book, in this style as well. I'll have to show you those. That was a treat because I got to draw Sentinels and I got to draw the X-Men in their original costumes that Jack Kirby did. And I drew it in this style. So I'll have to show you that stuff as well. Puck is like, this can't be true. And then here we go. Multiple shots of Puck way in the background, flipping around. Wing, wing, wing. Sabang, jump, jump, jump. I don't know. I think it would be easier just to walk out of the room, personally, or maybe run, but Puck likes flipping. That was a fun shot to draw, though. Then we cut back to the control room where it's dark. Got some shadows going on here. This guy's eye is closed and down, but they decide to color it like it's open. Stupid. He's pissed. Puck walks in. See, this is modern with a CD in his hand. So there you go. Oh, no, I drew... they do have the best design ever of the Sentinels. He's like, here, take the CD, not the floppy disk, because nobody has those anymore. They pop it in. Project Weapon X Omega Series. Security clearance Alpha. Oh, what's that mean? I remember this was fun, drawing an elevator shaft, going down an elevator. I always like cutaways like that in a movie. Who's in the elevator? We don't know yet. Oh, now we do. It's this guy, like, I got this. You got the big security guys. This pissed me off. I drew this really cool shot of Vindicator here in his costume. God forbid they put balloons up here. Could have done it. Let's find out. This balloon could have easily covered this dude's face because he's unimportant as shit. So that could be put there to him. And then, oh, no Guardian. Oh, I don't know. We could have put that balloon down here. But no, let's cover up a good shot. I think I still have all this art. Dude, I'd love to see First Man fight some giant robots. I bet you would. Maybe. I don't know what's in store. So they walk into this big room. Ooh, somebody's in a tank. Look how big those doors are. They're huge. Spooky. Spooky. And you can tell because the eye level right here, these doors are huge. The eye level is like right here in this panel. They walk in. Who's that in a tank? Hell if I know. But we know it's some bad stuff because you got that symbol. And we know that symbol isn't for good stuff. Here it is. Another great. I love this first panel. I'm going to blow that up. Guys, I hope you don't mind me going off saying how much I love certain things. Because there's definitely things of this stuff I hate. But I'll keep those to myself. But I haven't looked at this stuff in years. This dude's face I thought came out really cool with the lighting I did on it. I got to get back to doing lighting like this. I really enjoy it. But I love this shot of my man Vindicator here. Nice and wide. I like the way I did the blacks on the costume. I might have to incorporate some of this stuff into what I do now. Have letters ruined a notable amount of your artwork covering things? No, not really. Not really. I mean, I designed panels with the space for the lettering. It's just you would think they would be able to see it. Like in this panel, duh, I left all the space up here. in this panel, there's lots of space up here, and there's lots of space over here and here. So let's find out. That's fine. That could have been tucked over here more. This could have been pulled up here covering this dude because this dude is inconsequential. This balloon here could have been right here. And then you still have this balloon here, which is fine. So, you know, just bad lettering placement. Anyhow, back to this panel. He's pissy. He's like, okay, whatever you say. You got, oh man, I love this. I'm pretty sure I still have that page. I see, guys, I've got these big files of original artwork. I have not looked at them in years. Okay. So that's the thing. So then we come down to Puck. See, once again, I knew Puck had a lot to say in this panel because it was full script. I knew he had a shit ton of dialogue, so I designed the panel so all the dialogue is up here. And then we cut to here. Puck is so short that he just looks right down on the computer console, types some stuff in, sploosh, splorch. And then this is the last panel of the book I drew. And then we cut back to Duncan Rouleau. Duncan has a great style. Look how fun this stuff is. I tell you, I really enjoyed this Alpha Flight stuff. I bought it when it came out because I like Scott Clark's art. I'm just going to show you, I own a page of Scott Clark's work from this book. I want to show you what page I own. Oh, I think it's from this issue. It might be from the first issue. I thought, oh, here it is. So I own this page of art, original art. I bought it from Mr. Clark himself. If you don't know, Scott Clark passed away a few years ago, way too young. But I own this page. Love it. I love stuff like this. So there you go, guys. Fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, guys, I got a bunch of orders for First Man yesterday. So thank everybody that's watching that ordered it. I got a bunch of orders I got to mail out this morning. So that's awesome. I love Scott. Dude, I love Scott Clark's work. Let's see. No Sasquatch. No, unfortunately not. Fun stuff. Thank you. Love his work. So do I. Never got to meet him, unfortunately, except through the email when I bought that page. Anyhow, did you know I inked a few pages of Chris Baccello in an issue of X-Men? And did you know, like a dumbass, I sold the one page. I sold all my Chris Baccello pages. I only got like 3 back. And I sold 2 of them, and I kept one. And then some guy made me a nice offer on my last one, and I sold it. So I regret that because now I don't own any Chris Baccello art. But anyhow, I have a bunch of First Man packages I have to mail out. Oh, the Dragon Force page. Guys, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to show you the Dragon Force page. We're ending it on that note. Good Lord, you reminded me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I'm getting there. Got to find it. Oh, no, I saved it under Dale Keown, not Dragon Force. I was looking for Dragon Force. I saved it under Dale Keown. Are you ready to see the Dragon Force page I own? Oh, by the way, I said Dragon Force page. I own a 2-page spread. Boom. That. I'm going to full screen it. That, my friends, is the 2-page spread. It is 17 inches by 22 inches, colored by pencils by Dale Keown, inks by Dale Keown, colors by Dale Keown, hand colored. I got this about 20 years ago for a steal. I don't even remember what I paid for it, but it was under $400. So yes, this is the Dragon Force page that I own. There you have it. I love this. I will never sell this. This will be something that will be put up for sale after I'm sucking dirt. There you go. So there's if you want to screenshot it, do it now. Do it now. And 3, 2, 1, screenshot it. Boom, back to me. So guys, I got a bunch of orders yesterday. Thank you so much for those orders. I've got to run out of here. My daughter has an appointment at 10 o'clock that I've got to get to. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, you know what I'm doing. I'm bringing